Suppose that's a bit of a difference with Mbappe and his idol Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo coming in when the Champions League hadn't been won for a very long time, where Kylian Mbappe is coming into a winning side and a winning unit right now, LA.
And let's not forget the environment that he's coming from in PSG, in which basically he called the shots. It was Kylian Mbappe and then everybody else. He was given the keys to the kingdom and said, Kylian, you do as you wish, right? That's the environment he's coming from. And he's going into an environment in which nobody, and Maca would know this better than anybody else, nobody is bigger than Real Madrid. No player is bigger than Real Madrid. That Real Madrid is it. It's above all else and above all players. That's the thing, and that's the message that he has to be able to get in his head and in his heart and in his soul, that it doesn't matter how big of a player he becomes, he's not bigger than Real Madrid. And if you're not bigger than Real Madrid, you have to sort out where do you fit in, where do you find the best version of yourself while still being a part of a group that is successful? And that's to your point and to your question, Kay. In the end, this is going to be measured by success. And success at Real Madrid means winning Champions League, means winning the league, means being the best team in the world. And if that's not the case, then obviously all eyes will turn back to Kylian Mbappe, because guess what? We were good before you were here. Now you're here, and now we're not good. So what's different? You're different. That's going to be a problem.
Something that's a really good thing, I suppose, for both parties is that Carlo Ancelotti is the coach, Stevie.
Yeah, absolutely, because if Kylian doesn't come in and make the right statement, then there's no better coach to try and fix it or sort it out. And I think it's interesting that, you know, you talk about Cristiano and you talk about Kylian, you talk about two completely different animals. You know, they all know that this guy, Cristiano Ronaldo's coming in. And every footballer's the same. The first day, the first training session, the first thing you do, you make an impression. And of course, Cristiano's, the impression he made was, not only am I going to be as good as, if not better than any of you, I'm going to work harder than you, I'm going to be here first, I'm going to be last out the building. My professionalism is going to be through the roof, and I want you to follow that. It's interesting to see what Kylian does. Does Kylian come in with this laid-back, just get me the ball attitude? Because if he does, that ain't going to work.
How did Vicente Del Bosque handle it all, Steve?
To be honest, Kate, a bit like what Bumpers just said, like Carlo Ancelotti, he's a great man manager. He knows how good Kylian's going to be. He's going to integrate him into the dressing room. He will let the dressing room sort of tell him what you can and you can't do. Then he'll choose and have a look at him in training and see how he is. But if there's anybody who can integrate him into the team, if there's anybody who can, you know, put 4 or 5 players into 3 different positions and keep the other 2 happy, it'll be Carlo Ancelotti. And it was exactly the same when Vicente Del Bosque was manager. He wasn't a shouter. He didn't want conflict. He knew that his group of players, 20 or so players that he had, that he's going to need for the whole season, he knew that he could rely on them. And 9 times out of 10, they were better than any other team they would face. So 9 times out of 10, they would win the games. And that's what Carlo did this year. And that's what Carlo will expect to do next year. I don't think he'll find it hard to integrate Kylian, because it's entirely up to Kylian, as the lads were saying. If he wants to be the world superstar, renowned as the very best, he's going to have to go in. He's going to have to be better than Vinicius Jr. Who's going to be Ballon d'Or winner this year. He's going to be better than Jude Bellingham. He's going to have to score more goals than Jude Bellingham, because Jude, you would expect, will have to move back into midfield. So there'll be lots of little pieces of the jigsaw moving around, but the quality of the players they have and the attitude, and they should be, and Kylian should be very, very, very professional.